Welcome back, guys, to a brand new video. Now today we are going to be talking about the brand new creature that is going to be coming to extinction for ARK Survival Ascended in 2024. Now the voting for the submission has now closed, and the top 10 finalists for the community creature vote have been revealed, and the voting is now open. Very, very exciting times for Extinction. We are going to be going through the vote now. We're also going to be looking at some of the coolest photos and artwork for what creature you could be seeing coming to Extinction. I find it so weird doing these videos because we're talking about creatures we're going to be playing with next year, and I know it's only probably about a month now until we're actually going to be loading up Asa for the first time. But all these creature votes are so far in the future, it's just so strange to be doing them. Now, if you guys do enjoy today's video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new around here, as it does support the channel so much. As I said, I know I say it in every video, but it seriously does, and always puts a smile on my face. So let's get in with the video. So as I said, this is the top 10. It says cast your vote for a new creature that will roam the corrupted earth, Extinction for Asa. Voting closes on Monday, September 18th. So you've got a week from today to get your votes in. Now, I'll be doing mine after the video. As I mentioned, in every single one of these creature community votes, I never ever show it on video. The reason, I've done it once, and I just thought that, so many of you guys just said it's so much better just to keep it quiet, because I don't want people to vote for what I'm voting for, to make it as fair as possible. So yeah, we're going to hop into it now and see what has made the final vote. So as you can see, this is the voting page, which Wildcard have tweeted out. Is also on the ARK forums page if you want to just type in ARK forums, and you can go to home and find it. But as you can see, I don't even know how I'm going to be able to pronounce these, but if you want to know how to vote for your favorite, this is not in my order. I'm doing it afterwards. You just drag, if you haven't done it already, you just drag to what your favorite is and what your least favorite is, and whatever gets the most, the highest percentage of votes from top to bottom, will end up winning the vote. Just to let you guys know, it will be announced on Friday the 22nd, if I'm correct, but I know it's September 22nd. I'm guessing that's a Friday, just because that's when they do it in the community crunch. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop over to the finalist page, which has now been updated, go through some of the coolest creatures, which has a very big chance of coming to the game. All got thousands and thousands of views and votes, so let's hop into it. Now, the first one is one of the creatures that has been in pretty much every single creature vote. This is also a creature that nearly made it into the game in the early days of ARK and then was discarded. Wildcard decided not to bring it to the game, so a lot of people have been voting for this. It has made a whole load of top 10s as well, and this is the Gorgonops, the Feral Tracker, and the Slayer of the Corrupted. I'm not going to read everything about these creatures, and the reason why I'm not is because this video will be about 12 years long. But I have been doing separate videos. I actually read through them in a separate video, which is about 25 minutes. If you guys want to go check that out, it was a couple of videos ago. But I'm just going to be showing you guys the artwork and what you can expect from these types of creatures. As always, you can go and find this page yourself on the ARK forums. As I said, it is called the ARK Creature Submission Finalist Discussion, and you can read through them in full as much as you guys would like. But yeah, it looks really awesome, the Gorgonops. I'm not surprised it's made it into the top 10 once again, and it'll be interesting to see how this does in the voting again. As you can see, this is always my favorite thing. I always see it's always go or go home, which I always love that. So yep, and it says this is the third time we have posted it, and as it is designed for a desert map, Scorched Earth, Ragnarok, and Extinction. Prior to this, other Gorgonops designs have been posted, which may add to your frustration. We have taken in many suggestions and opinions into account as possible, but we will we will permanently retire the concept after the Extinction vote. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see what happens with the Gorgonops, because will it never see ARK for the I don't know why I got so lost in my words there, but will it ever see ARK? What am I trying to say? You guys know what I'm trying to say. Will it ever make it onto the ARK? I don't know. we're going to be finding out soon. That took me so long to say. Anyway, so that is the Gorgonauts. And then we have the Lord of the Skies. Again, something that has been in the voting before. I can't even pronounce this, but it's a flying creature that's been designed to come to extinction. Looks very, very cool. Can take down, this could be an enemy wyvern, apparently. It's apparently addicted to eating corrupted stuff, I'm guessing. It looks very powerful, very cool, and again, I can see why this keeps making it into the game. You can also see a creature comparison size of what it is compared to a Giga and a Quetz, and then how massive it is compared to a Survivor, just down in the corner there, which is very, very cool. So the next one we have got is the Melodic Earth Shaker, the Sora Poseidon. Now this one I did think was very cool. It's turn ARK into a rhythm game with the mighty Sora Poseidon stomp to the beat. So this is meant to be like kind of implementing a new mechanic that hasn't been put into the game before. So it does look cool, and I do like the idea of how its abilities could be moved into attack the beat, become an instrument of war. Definitely a great idea, whoever thought of this. I think it was, Shockle. So big shout out, it's such a clever idea, and that has made it into the top 10. The next one we have is the Darwin, the Corruption's Chaotic Vessel. This creature is it a flyer? Oh, it's another flyer into the game. This is the last flyer we got was the Cynomacrops, but it wasn't exactly rideable, so that was the decision of making it. Sounds very, very, very cool. And this is the size comparing it to a Survivor, and it can have its own corrupted version, which looks scary, and a great dossier design there too. And this is the one which it actually changes on the dossier. I thought this was so amazing last time, like actually having an interactive dossier that someone's made. So wow, big shout out to that. And then we have the Dreadnaughters, the terrestrial battleship. Now, this has been in votes before, if I'm correct. I'm hoping I'm correct. And this is the comparison size of the Dreadnaughters, which is here, compared to like a Titanosaur. It's the Titanosaur. I remember from this one, they said they didn't want to make it bigger than that because by its name, it is the Titanosaur, but it is bigger than a Giga, and that's its comparison to its size compared to Titans. So it is one large creature into the game, and I've heard and seen that it's meant to have, if it makes it into the game, some huge, crazily amazing abilities. So that's the Dreadnaughters. Now we have the Ozymek, the anti-flyer. So this is an airborne specialist. Oh, this is the one I've seen, which is the crazy creature. That apparently is perfectly perfectly adapted, not, because it just goes crazy, very speedy. It's got a bite, a leaping lizard attack. It can glide and dive, and basically is like kind of just a savage creature that just wants to go mad all the time. And it also keeps feeding troughs full. Very nice. That would be very useful. And that is called the Ozymek. We then have the final ever submission. There's 2 final ever submissions here from the fluffy jumping spider, which again, a lot of people have said, they're surprised this has never made it into the game. It came second. It was so close to make it into Aberration, and it didn't make it. It just missed out. So this is up to its final submission, the same as the Gorgonauts. You guys, I'm sure you've seen it if you're keeping up to date with these votes. So it's the final chance to see the giant fluffy jumping Survivor Guardian in the game. One of these creatures will never make it into the game or be submitted again unless someone else decides to do a submission, which obviously throughout all the hard work, I can't imagine that will change. So good luck, and good luck to everyone getting involved in this. We next have the Power Keg Tanky Anki taming updated. So a lot of this actually changed. I wasn't actually keeping an eye on it for a couple of days, and so this is all quite new to me. Some of them have been in the top 10 before, and some are very new. This is from Garuga, great modder in the community, as always been in the community for a long time. The Tanky Anki. The power keg. I like the name of that. It's a stego-sized herbivore dino roaming the sulfur fields of extinction. I'm guessing it's going to be it's got, okay, there we go. It's got spike thrusts, which inflict stacks of powerful flint. Spacebar is a stance change, snap between spine stance and tail stance. Its default attack is a tail whip. Special attack requires spark powder, which is a powder cloud. Emits clouds of powered flint that sticks to enemies. We have is capable to build barricades and harvest metal like the Anki. So very useful and great design too. So big shout out to that submission. Now, the last two is the Thylercosmelis. I'm hoping I pronounced that right. I saw this one. I think it has been in the top 10 for a while. I don't know why it's taking ages to load. But yeah, this, when it does decide to load, it's kind of like a saber-tooth type family thing. So it's belonging to a family, belonging to the Sparacodonta. It was a saber-toothed apex predator that lived approximately 7 million years ago. Great designs here for the creature submissions, and all different. It's got a normal and alpha version of it as well, so they're planning on adding an alpha. It's also got some saddle concepts on it too, and lovely designs, really lovely designs. So that is the Thyler. I'm guessing we can't call it Thyler. I'm gonna have to read because everyone's gonna get confused with the names. And then finally, the Forbidden Zone Phantom. This, I think, has been in the top 10s before, and it is called, or better known as the Phantom, or the Aerostion, or Stian. I don't know. That's me. You guys know I'm terrible with dinosaur names. I try and improve as much as I do, and then I just get them wrong. So this is a little photo of it on Extinction here, imaged by Lewis. So thank you to Lewis. A lot of people have been big fans of this. I think it got quite a lot of votes in the voting. It's got a bite, which is a simple bite. It's got a phase. I don't know why these images, I thought there was more images that I could see, but for some reason they're not loading up, which is really strange. Let me see if I can refresh the page. Yeah, I'm really confused why they're not. I don't know why. That's quite frustrating. But this again did pretty well in the top 10, so it'd be interesting to see if it does end up making it. So once you've had a little look at your favorite from the top 10, as I said, you can head over to this page and move your favorite creatures wherever you want on this list. And then all you have to do, you don't have to make an account, is just click submit, and that will be your voting done and your part done. And whatever ends up happening, is all down to how many get that number 1, that number 2, and that number 3 spot. So as soon as I end this video, I will be hopping on, and doing mine and submitting it straight away to get my voting done and out of the way nice and early, so I'd never forget. I've always done a vote in every single one. I make sure I never forget, because I do feel like as a community, people that play the game quite a lot, it's always worth giving your opinion on what you think would be great for the game, because we want a very successful launch of ASA and some great new DLCs to explore and dinos to try out. So that is going to be the video, guys. I hope you have kind of made a little bit more of your mind up about what you might want to vote for. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys have done for your top 10. Obviously, I'll be keeping mine quiet until September 18th. As soon as the voting closes, I'll let you guys know what I voted for in a video. And apart from that, I hope you guys did enjoy. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next video very soon. See you guys then.